Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sahil Wason, and today I'm going to speak about the topic social networking and its effect on modern youth. When you hear the word social networking, the first three things that strike in your mind are Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Social media has totally revolutionized our world from using 1 GB data in 1 month to using more than 2 to 3 GB data in one day. We have come a long way. Social media has not just become a source of entertainment for the people, but it has also become a source of income for them. Social media influencers, YouTubers, celebrities, etc. It has become a new career path for them. But as always said, there are always two sides to a story. If pros are there, cons too exist. Privacy concerns are way more than you think. Social media has also increased the number of suicides and threats. Every day I used to pick up my phone and find something or read something bad, and what I found is half of the time social media was a reason. It's hard coming out of this loop now because, as someone said, social media is a drug. The modern youth needs to understand that social media is not the life you want to live. Think outside the box. I'm not saying to just stay disconnected from your social life, but don't just waste your precious time to it. And I'm saying from my personal experience is that the day you leave social media is the day you start living your life. Because everyone says life was good back then until technology took over. And not living the real world, my friend, if you are living your social media life. Thank you and have a nice day.
It is said, laugh and the world laughs with you. If you weep alone. Good morning to one and all present here. My name is Harushika and today I am here to speak about the secrets of happiness. Is there anybody who does not seek happiness? But how many of us attain it? Very few. Our countless desires and aspirations are hard to be satisfied. And here lies the secret of our sadness. Secret of happiness lies in the simplification of life. Simple living encourages high thinking and it leads to contentment and happiness. Contentment imparts inner wealth, the wealth of mind. A contented man is a ruthless lover of virtues like truth, love, kindness, beauty, and charity. This love makes him attain happiness. In the womb of renunciation lies happiness. Renunciation means to give others what you have. Kings remain unhappy in spite of their great riches because they are not good givers. It was said Alexander the Great was unhappy even after conquering major part of the world because he felt that there was no more world left to be conquered. Pleasures of a man should be harmless. A drunkard feels pleasure in drinking. A robber gets pleasure in looting. But neither of these pleasures give real happiness, neither to them nor to others. It is only by cultivating a spirit of renunciation, self sacrifice, contentment, and sincere work that man can really be happy. Stings of misfortune cannot cow down such a person. A mother sacrifices her all and she is happy. Happiness is spontaneous. If you hanker it, it will become a wild goose chase. So, I like to conclude by saying happiness is the art of never holding in your mind the memory of an unpleasant thing that has passed. Thank you and have a nice day.
Morning everyone, I'm Lovisha, a 12th grader, and I would like to address you all on my topic the changing faces of our villagers. India is a land of villages. About 70% of our population lives in rural areas. The progress and development of our country cannot be imagined without making concerted efforts to improve the life of our villagers. Modern architects have took a note of the backwardness and horrifying conditions that gripped our villages in the past. As a result, various integrated rural development schemes have been introduced. Example, Manrega, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, and Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, and many more. They have changed the conditions of our villages significantly. No longer do the bane of mass illiteracy, the devil of superstitions, and the snares of moneylenders do not afflict their lives anymore. The frequent visits of epidemics to our villagers was a story of past. There is a great waking up in our villagers right now. They are financially and critically sound and aware. Some villages have changed so much that it is very difficult to guess what they might have been looked years ago. These types of changes would likely to have a great impact on the general progress of India. Thank you and have a nice day. Morning everyone.
Good evening, ma'am. I am Muskan Prashar, a student of 12th B, and my topic for ASL is blood donation. As we know that blood is an important fluid that flows in our body. It is so important that if we lose excess of it, we may die. But luckily we have a blood donation system that enables us to save the lives of people. But the lives can only be saved if we have sufficient amount of blood. So the only option that we have is blood donation. There are various benefits of blood donation. It not only helps the receiver but also enhances the health of the donor. It revitalizes the body for better health. Moreover, before blood donation, our bodies undergo various checkups like blood glucose level, iodine levels, blood pressure, etc. This way we get a complete diagnosis of our body. Blood donation is so important that the world celebrates Blood Donor Day on 14th June every year. This day is celebrated to create awareness and to promote blood donation. The World Health Organization organizes campaigns that invite people to donate blood. But not everyone can donate blood. The people in the age bracket of 17 to 66 years can donate blood. The person should weigh more than 50 kgs and should be healthy. The people suffering from diseases like diabetes, hypertension cannot donate blood. So in the end, I want to say that blood donation is our responsibility towards the society and we should donate blood more often.
Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. A very warm good afternoon to one and all today. I, Dipakshi of class 12 grader, I would like to speak on the topic aim of education. Education teaches us manners, techniques, skills and culture. We learn the way to tackle difficulties, enable us to progress towards a better life and to live with others in the society. Most importantly, we can get the means of living by offering services and doing jobs. Education gives us strength to stand independently and face enemies or competitors bravely. Even education teaches us good way of interaction with other persons in the society, good ways of living, enable us to earn our food and other basic necessities. Without education, one is not a complete person. Education doesn't mean the only lessons learned in an institute like a school. Education is consists of learning what is necessary for becoming a complete person.
I would like to start with a quote said by Nelson Mandela: education is the most powerful weapon. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Education is the most important factor for the development of human civilization. Education provides the nation with the manpower, promotes national unity and uplifts public awareness. A country needs different kinds of manpower such as doctors, engineers, teachers, administrative officials, economists, judges and other technical hands. Education provides the nation with those educated hands. If people are educated, they can understand their duties and rights. In order to uplift the human society, each should be capable to understand each other. If people can understand each other, they will be united. Thus, education can promote national unity in order to uplift the degree of awareness of the society. Education plays a prime role. It makes all people conscious. They will not follow the old, dead and evil tradition. Educated people can reform the society. They can understand what is wrong and what is right. They can save good traditions. Education profoundly enhances human prosperity. I would like to conclude that education is not a degree for everything or not a practice for life, but education is life itself. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, I am Afrin Jahan, a plus 2 grader. Today I am here to express my views on the topic Education System of India. It is a well-known fact that education is the soul of our society. It prepares us for the greatest opportunities in our life, teaches us to be sophisticated, and makes us different from others. It should be practical. The focus should be on giving knowledge. But it is a pathetic thing that the present education system focuses more on scores rather than knowledge. Nowadays, parents are more concerned about scores and grades. The education system has 90% theoretical subjects, because of which students are not at all learning but they are only cramming. And this cramming system is not going to fulfill the aims and objectives of education. The education system should be work oriented. But this is only possible when each and every aspect of education is correlated with practical life directly or indirectly. The attitude towards education system should be changed. The government is trying to modify the system, and hopefully with the minute changes in the system, India can progress much faster in the field of education. Thank you and have a nice day.
Safety is everybody's responsibility, but first it's my responsibility. Good morning everyone. Today I, Sanya, a 12th grader, is here to express my views on the topic, the road safety. Every day we read about the dangerous and gruesome accidents in the newspaper and which are related to the vehicles and the roads. The total number of people that have died due to not abiding the traffic laws is vast. Therefore, one should do everything they can do not to get into any accident of any kind. Parents must teach their children about road safety from a very young age, so the idea get instilled into their minds and they do not forget it. If adults only disrespect the rules by breaking the laws, then children would never learn to respect these fundamental rules. Data says that it is mostly the young people that get harmed due to the road accidents, and this is because they are reckless and wild. They fail to understand the severity of the situation. We know that the safety starts with S, that is self, and safety ends with Y, that is you. At the last, I want to say that it is we who decide our own fate. Thus, we should be cautious at all the times. We should always remember that safety is in our hands. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Muskan, a plus 2 grader, and today I'm going to express my views on the topic, the secrets of happiness. The key to happiness is to appreciate what you have. People often think happiness is what you achieve or what you acquire in your life. We almost think that if I would be a billionaire, then I would be living happy or a perfect life. Or if I would have bought a new car, then I would be living a comfortable life. But what happens if you buy a new car? You're still not happy. You would be happy for a few days or months, but end up being unhappy or being in a state of sadness. So, happiness is not a happening, it's state of mind where you have a greater, closer view of aspect of what happiness is. Happiness is not counting up on the things you do not have or what you have or what you acquire. Happiness is appreciating what you have in your life and being satisfied in what you have. So if we ask who is a rich person or happy person, people would probably answer that a person with a healthy, wealthy life, luxurious life is the happiest person. But according to me, the happiest person is the person who is living a happy or perfect life. We need not require to win a lottery or have a perfect job, perfect life, perfect friends for having a happy life. You just need to appreciate what you have in your life or have a positive attitude to your life. So just be happy and just do it. Thank you.
Media is the most powerful entity on the earth. It has the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent, and that's power which control the minds of masses. Good morning everyone, my name is Prachi and today I am here to speak few lines on importance of media. The importance of media has grown exponentially across the world. The world has grown into an global village. Nowadays, we are so easily connected with internet, mobiles, TVs, etc. with each other. Mobiles, TVs, computers have become a common source of information between us. We cannot imagine a world without media. Media also plays an important role in our education too. One Google search on certain topic and then within a fraction of seconds millions of results are shown. Hence, it is our duty that we do not give any wrong information on media. We should verify the things we hear or see on media. Hence, I conclude my speech by saying that at last, that media is which is us who make media as a blessing or as a curse. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Garima Gupta and I am a plus 2 grader. Today I am here to deliver a speech on the topic Corruption, a big threat to development. Einstein quite rightly said that the world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. India is a developing nation and has to tackle many challenges, corruption being the most detrimental of it. India was placed at 76th position out of 168 countries in corruption, according to a survey. Corruption in India spread as a result of the relation between the bureaucrats, politicians, and criminals. The major cause of concern is that it is weakening the political body and damaging the supreme importance of law governing in our society. In the past few decades, many scams and scandals were reported, like the Commonwealth Games scam, the Satyam scam, etc. All these scams tarnished the image of our country internationally as well as nationally. The Indian law system is so incompetent and vulnerable that, in spite of being guilty, all these politicians and bureaucrats remain scot-free. The burden of all this is borne by the people of our country, and their hard-earned money is thus wasted by all of them. Now the question that arises is how to curb this evil of corruption. The only solution to this problem is that we need to unite and take a more proactive role in curbing this corruption from our society. We need to unite and launch a campaign to make India corruption free, as corruption is the true enemy of development. Thank you and have a nice day.
An idol is a person who deeply influences your life. I strongly believe that life without an idol is like a ship sailing without a compass, that is, without a direction. And I consider myself to be lucky that I have a person in my life to inspire me every day and to shape me into a better person. True love does not band like empty vessels. Instead, it flows like a river. These are one of the most beautiful wordings of my idol, Ashlesha Samant. Ashlesha Samant is a well-known actress who has completed almost 20 years in the television industry. Initially, I used to love her for the roles she used to perform, but now I love her even more for what she is as a person. She is an earthling and she loves nature and animals much more than humans. If not an actress, she could have been a great philanthropist because the positivity and the aura she creates is just magical. And I consider myself to be lucky that I get to talk to her. Every time I receive any notification to her, a smile appears instantly. She is such a positive person. She has no time to hate her haters because she is so busy in loving her lovers. I love this positive quality of her and I want to attain it as well. We all are some way inspired by people out there and we love and admire them for who they are and what they do. And I consider myself to be lucky that in a world full of people, I found her as my idol. Thank you.